really getting underway here. And it is going to be regular pit, yeah.
It is. It's going to be the dark variation of regular pit. So he's basically playing dark pit.
Oh, God. But yeah, going PS2, I think this is going to be pretty G-favored stage just because it's so much space, which of course ZSS likes, but it's less opportunity off stage.
I agree.
But G starting out just some really good space aerials right now. Great weaving around that juggle by G, trying to avoid any of these strong up airs. But great stuff from Lylak, being able to push against G-Shield and put him in the corner, but now getting sent off stage without a jump. Great high recovery.
Good back air there.
No jump anymore.
Jump, and that's a dead ZSS.
And like you were saying, those arrows being able to just catch ZSS to jump is such a big deal here. Sweet patient shield, great tech chase, great weight on to get an attack.
Doesn't get the flip kick though.
Tries to find the early kill with the down smash and flip kick. Barely not able to find it. G just getting out of that area. Wants to reset a little bit more to neutral. Great tech avoiding the F tilt. Looks for it right now. Can't quite find it. We're going to send Lylak back into the corner. We're going coast to coast here. G looking to control the pace of this game a lot, and Lylak is using F tilt quite a bit, which I like, just to push G more into the corner. That frame one jab is always going to be so brutal.
It looks like early on here, ZSS is having a tough time dealing with a lot of hits, disjoints, and Fair and Air are just taking over neutral a little bit here. What does he get?
Looks for a shield break with the side B, barely not able to connect with the up smash. There's been a lot of damage for G, but he's doing a great job of holding center stage and then abusing Lylak when he gets put off stage here.
What does he have? No jump. Good recovery there for Lylak. Mixing up the flip kick.
Great job. Send him back off stage, looking for, gets the side B to kill it, and that is really important to find here. G-Man was starting to get a bit of a lead that you can't overcome, but you're going to have no jump anymore.
Arrow, is that it? It is!
Brutal.
Another really good edge guard here by G-Man.
This really is just the story of the matchup. It's G controlling a lot of the space and then abusing Lylak when he gets put off stage. But great bear. And now really strong jumbo starting to come out. That's a 61% right off the bat. Barely not able to find the fair one combo that Lylak is looking for. Looks in the back here to get that early stop, but Lylak mounting a comeback. That's a lot of damage off the bat that's gone unanswered, but G must have heard me because he is starting to bring it back now, 50% already. Fair one, barely not going to be able to connect. Can't quite find the up air. Look for the down air to up smash. Looking for these confirms right now, and that's going to be booster kick out of shield. Barely not going to be enough. Looks for the cheeky arrow.
ZSS harsh combo. Fair one and the fair two.
Great use of the armor on the side B there. Up smash will take it.
Very good tech call out there.
Lylak still at a bit of a deficit though. They're just dropping position. Great patience from Lylak, but excellent parry and shield work from G. Gets him off stage. Looks for an air dodge read into the F smash, but now Lylak's starting to build up the pressure.
Great back there. I really like that Zero to get out of disadvantage.
Yeah, you're trying to go to a scary percent now. You are dead to up B. But a dare going to spike. Great find from G. Calls out Lylak for trying to cover the high recovery by going even higher. But overall, Lylak was starting on a comeback. He started to definitely figure it out more, a lot less spacing, a lot more in your face. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how they adapt as Lylak had all the momentum going into that final interaction.
I agree. I think what was really doing the majority of the work here for Lylak once he was finding that comeback was he was just abusing Pitt's disadvantage a lot better.
Yeah.
CSS is a very combo-centric character, and Pitt, he's very floaty and midweight and really, really easy to combo.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see how Parker keeps it up in this game.
Yeah, going to small now, just not wanting to have as much space. This could be a bit of a double-edged sword just because we saw that two of Lylak's stocks were lost, due to edge guards. So not having as much room to play around is going to be a bit awkward, but, that is how it goes. You got to deal with the hand that you got, right?
No, exactly. Especially, I'd be interested to hear what G-Man banned. I guess Battlefield Town Kalos.
Battlefield Town, maybe Kalos, maybe Hollow, maybe just not wanting to work. Obviously, like you said, Town Kalos are kind of, I think, two of the bigger ones. And Battlefield not wanting to get that top platform for more extensions. So you're probably right on those bans. But getting underway here into Game 2 after a nail-biter Game 1. Let's see how they open this up. Yeah, just a lot of scrapping.
Early on, he's using a lot more jab than he did that Game 1, which I really like as a quick game-to-game adaptation.
Yeah, it's one that you don't really think of as much as like a big adaptation, but it's a quick move that you can just use as a get off me. But we're seeing G start to put him in the blender right now, gets him off stage, barely not able to cover the flip kick. And the low profile on the get up attack is actually going to save Lylak there. Looks for an air dodge with the down smash. And Lylak now controlling the pace a lot better than he was in Game 1. That last bit of adaptation from Game 1 really showing right now, but a great roll behind grab by G. Looks for a cheeky down smash, trying to get an early kill. And we are dead even right now. Looks for the down air, trying to get the kill, and the back air calling out the ledge jump. And now Lylak with the first lead that he's had all set.
G-Man though gets the back air and evens it right back up.
Great work from G, being able to just come back on that immediately. Barely not going to get that grab though. That could have been a huge deal. Up still going to start a juggle. Goes for the second up smash, but still going to fall out of it. Unfortunate for Lylak. Fair off stage and a dash attack. That's going to be quite a bit of damage. It's for an up smash, trying to call out an option off of the platform. A great flip kick from Lylak. And we're just jockeying for position right now. No one is giving two answer anything. Barely not able to get the grab. Was looking for maybe an A landing there. Tries to get down smash. Barely not able to connect. Back air going to be putting G off stage.
Really good arrow there to cover himself, but he gets the down smash up B, and that's going to take it.
Yeah, great weight. G's been going off of the ledge pretty quickly over the course of the game, so great recognition from Lylak being able to just hold it a bit longer. Up smash going to send Lylak all the way up. And we're seeing Lylak really control the pace now. This is where he's comfortable with the lead.
I agree. ZSS, it feels very, very hard to come back against. And as I say that, though, G finds the down smash up, or down air up smash, even it back out, basically.
Yeah. But we're still seeing Lylak, still has a lead. Doesn't have to force anything, doesn't have to come in too hot. Can just throw out these zairs, throw out these fairs, and just control the pace. And that is barely not going to connect. So what's the punish? Barely not able to find it, but gets the back air into dash attack again. There's another scary spot. You're without flip kick, but great recognition from G. Great drag down to basically jab lock him. And it's dead even again last stock. How are they going to be playing this? Great up air from G. Scary down smash. Almost lost it right there. Great Zair into Bear. Looking to wrap it up here.
Recovery.
Looks for the up smash. Trying to end it on his own terms. Fair going to be sending G off stage for the side B. Going to take it, and great work, but another nail biter. We definitely saw the adaptation, like you mentioned early on, being a bit more willing to brawl with G and abuse ZSS's faster options. And then, like you said, Lylak has been doing an excellent job of taking advantage of that disadvantage, putting him through the ringer time and time again, as ZSS has to.
I think another kind of unsung adaptation from that game was Parker's Lylak's disadvantage was a lot better that game.
Yes, he didn't get edge guarded. That's the big thing. If you're dying at 115, you'll take it.
Exactly.
It's going to happen.
If you're dying at 40 because you're getting sniped out by an arrow,
that's tough.
That is tough.
Bad beats.
Back to small battlefield.
So I'm imagining that Lylak must have banned PS2.
I would agree.
It was likely something like PS2 Smashville, not wanting to get edge guard nearly as much. Great high recovery, using the flip kick to go center stage instead of off the ledge. But an up smash immediately calling out Lylak, and G has taken the reins of this game, been up to it quickly. But as I say that, these juggles are brutal, and it's right back to dead even percents right now.
Good fair though, cover up. cover the run-off platform.
Grab barely not going to be able to connect. And these two are not letting each other get an inch. Back air looking to send G off stage. Charging that arrow for a minute. Great nair out of shield. Calling out the Zair. Calls out the flip kick that you always see with the charged up smash. And that is such a big deal there. Not able to quite get the down smash. Looking for the tech option. Quite find the up air. But Nork and Lylak with the punish.
Good arrow. No jump, no flip kick.
Yeah, and that's going to be it.
Really good advantage tape from G-Man there.
And Lylak gonna have to try to find a way to start to bring this game back. Great flip. Oh, booster kick barely not gonna connect. Looks for the back air.
Very good down B by G-Man there.
You have such a brutal move when you don't have like really thin curve boxes, which G is taking full advantage of. Not quite able to find the down smash. But the up smash should be taking it, yeah. But G still has a full stock lead, and he's been able to control the pace quite well. They've been going dead even. But when you die early like that, it can be pretty hard to find your footing. But Parker still holding on quite strong, you know, even though he lost that stock. Uses a high flip kick again. I think that's sort of been the adaptation that we've been liking, is that he's been able to get out of disadvantage by just going super duper high. Fair one, going to be sending him across. But he waits for it again, not quite able to get the uppie off of it. Looks for the air dodge read. But Lylak doing a great job of bringing this game back. He was down 2 stocks.
Doesn't get zero uppie.
A little bit of a greedy side B. Looks for another down smash. Fair one bear. Not quite going to be enough. Looks for a cheeky side B. But that side B from pitted stuff is going to be so much damage, and that up smash should do it. And this is mounting a comeback. We've seen that Lylak has been able to put on the damage and put on the hurt. So if he can just avoid any bad scenarios, this could be a potential reverse 3 stock. Great jab, setting up the tech chase. Fair setting off stage, and the damage is racking up. That's a quick 40. Going unanswered. There's an up air. We got some juggles going on. That's 60%, and all of a sudden we're back to a near even game.
Great find.
Great use of the reflector to make Lylak unable to use that neutral B there. But we saw that Lylak again has been able to do these adaptations, and even though he's dying early, he's still bringing every game to last stop.
I think the difference is really just what ranges he's trying to play.
Yes, yeah.
When he's able to get in and kind of overwhelm G-Man with his frame data, obviously ZSS has great frame data with like jab and fair.
Yeah.
He's kind of finding a lot of damage and that's leading to a lot of early juggles.
Yeah. And it also makes G swing more preemptively, which then lets him go back to his usual style that he likes of playing more reserve, playing more Zair heavy. And so a lot of it has been Lylak commanding the pace, but G has been able to just find the slightly more impactful moments, and right off the bat we're seeing a quick 55, great string from G, but I say that and we're answering right back from Lylak, 45, and finding a lot of good reads with the neutral B with the grabs, but Grab going to be sending Lylak off stage, and does again that high recovery that's been working out for him ever since he lost that early stock. G looking for a roll-in read on that platform tech chase, but dead even in percents, and great use of the spacing on that down smash. And again, we're seeing Lylak, he was able to win when he got that lead initially in game 2. Lylak almost falls into the F smash though, and they are playing scrappy right now. Great spot dodge, but he's starting to get a little bit antsy with these smash attacks. Wants to find these early kills, wants to find these reads to sort of bring it back immediately. Doesn't want to play this more reserved game, and that is going to be going in Lylak's favor every time, especially him as a player.
I agree. It definitely, it seems like Human's just getting so impatient that Parker is recognizing that, and he's just playing back with Zair and Fair, and having a stock lead makes that so easy for him to do. And that great tech chase and that down smash up, he's going to take it. And
now we're in the reverse situation of game 3. Now Lylak is the one with 3 stocks to 0. So it's going to be on how can G bring this back. Looks for the arrow. To the up smash, trying to call out the flip kick. Great parry, not quite able to find the punish, but great parry into F smash on the ZSS up smash. Great use and understanding the position there. And now G slowing down the pace a bit. He's using more fair, using more arrow. Great dash back pivot grab.
A great weight though on the double jump flip though for Parker to not have.
Absolutely. But we're seeing G mount some percent, quick 60, and it's going relatively unanswered. Looks for the down B into, or sorry, down tilt into up smash. Looks for the F smash there, trying to get DI mix up. Lylak looks for the left jump back air. In such a bad position. Quick 80%, excellent parry. Up air, barely not going to take it. And then out smash, and all of a sudden we're back to the same situation as game 3. Just reverse the roles. And now it's on G. Gets the fair. Great tech chases, but barely not able to find the turnaround flip kick.
This is air.
Back air going to do it. And we are heading into our first game 5 of the day.
We are. One set in. It's game 5.
I was going to say, all these games are going to be hot. We got some crowd loving up G-Man right now. Thank you. I think that was Lab.
It was. Everybody's favorite long-haired Samus player.
But getting into game 5 now, this is really just going to be a test of will and who wants it more.
I'd like to see both these players slow it down.
Yes.
I feel like games 3 and 4 were kind of like 2.5 minutes each one way. I'd like to see this be more like a 4 or 5 minute affair.
Yeah, I think that both players kind of lost when they got super antsy, and we're seeing G go back to being a bit more shielded now. Great up tilt, starting by your combo starter, and immediately dead even percents. No one can quite run away with these games. No jump, great use of the tether to get back, not risking the flip kick like he has in the past, but finds the down smash, and that's going to be it, and Lylak finds it super early lead. It's going to be so critical here.
It is. One thing I will say about Small here in this matchup is I think it's a lot easier for Lylak to find those tech chases into the corner and down smash up, which we're seeing a lot more of, especially these last 2 games.
Yeah.
Compared to the first 3.
And Ziza's also just being able to run around so much allows you to operate with so much more room. Great Bear calling out the jump. We're seeing Lylak start to mount a bit of a lead, almost lapping G in percent. It finds another, not quite able to find fair. Great use of the win box, pushing Lylak off. Some chants from the crowd coming out for Lylak. Another high flip kick. G was ready for it though, not quite able to find it. And that is such a big deal! And all of a sudden, and now we're seeing Lylak get a little bit antsy with these down smashes, with these flip kicks. No longer flip kick. Great job saving the jump, but G-Man is being critical right now, so precise.
G-Man racking up some great extra credit. Is that going to be it? It will!
All right, 51%, and all of these games have been so close. Who can find it? Who wants it more? Who can dig deep? Fair, and that is 90% lead off the bat.
That's not ledge here.
Oh, the side B can barely save him.
No,
up the air dodge, and
wait.
going to take it. And G-Man takes it. Game 5, such great awareness. Being able to use that down B to its absolute fullest. We saw it save him off stage. Reflector to win game 3. And now using it as a win condition. That is amazing work.
That was a set of Smash Brothers all
yes.
right there.